Mess to message. Mess to message. What it means is that so if there was something that happened in our lives that was very terrible, horrific, traumatic, just got us into a really dark, depressing space to where it felt like we wanted to give up and we had nowhere to turn. It was one of the most painful times in our lives. That taking that and then seeing what the lesson was in that and turning it into a message that we share to the world, sharing what got us through those dark times, sharing what we did to go from surviving to thriving, putting in it's a little catchy phrase that's easy to remember so that it kind of summarizes the journey from suffering to succeeding, for an example. And what it's not is just usually it's something that has to be pretty powerful and impactful so that it really stands out. There's many mess to messages. There's different things, but it's really choosing. Sometimes it could be years ago, it could be really recent, but the most powerful ones are the ones that are the most painful, and we were able to overcome them or get through them, transcend and transform from all of that, and not get stuck in the vicious cycle of repeating the same pattern. It's a way of really guiding someone else that is going through the same thing or something similar and letting them know, hey, I've been there, I know what you're going through, and I can guide you to get out of that situation, out of the pain. You don't have to go through the same mistakes and suffer for and struggle for 10, 15 years. This is a shortcut to get out of that situation and into living your life to the fullest and not having to repeat the same mistakes or walk into a situation. It's better to go about preventing something instead of trying to search for the cure. But sometimes when we're in the middle of a situation, we don't even see there's a way out or we're stuck inside. So sometimes it helps to have someone else guiding us and showing us there is a way out. It's also it's also a way of just saying, you know what, I need some guidance and I know I can't do it alone. There's someone else that has the recipe. So for an example, one of my mess to messages is from emptiness to enoughness. And with that, it's to see a lot of people have that point of the limiting belief that they're not enough and they feel empty inside, that no matter what they do, they feel like they're criticized, it's just not enough, they feel disappointed, they feel that they still have to keep doing more and more, but it's not about that. It's really about being. And I've been there. I know what it's like to be struggling to eat and sleep, stressed out, burnt out, caring too much about what people thought of me, people pleasing, not really being able to say what I would like to say unfiltered, being so afraid of people's criticism and afraid of their anger, whatever judgments. But in the end, I realized it's not about them, and it's about what's in within me. And so I went from all of that, from caring too much to really standing in my own divinity and knowing that I'm enough, knowing that I'm whole and complete. And I'm inviting others to go on that journey from emptiness to enoughness, to tap into that they are much more than they've been led to believe, and they can't do it alone, because trying to do it alone, it's going to take a long time, versus being with someone that is embodying it and can show you, hey, you have it in with you, I can guide you to get there, so that no matter what happens, you can stand there and not be affected by other people. And that is very powerful. You won't get affected by situations that would drag you down for very long. You'll be able to get back up, keep moving forward, and live life to the fullest without being in those spaces and letting it drag on for years and years. You can deal with the situation, tap into your feelings, and not let it take you out. You'll be able to stand on your own 2 feet with God and not feel like this, that you're alone. I'm here with you. There's going to be other people. So join me. And that is one of the messages.